Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you Julianna's perfumes, and if you haven't heard of Julianna's perfumes, they are a company that creates inspired versions of very popular niche and designer fragrances for a fraction of the price. And I will be perfectly honest with you guys, most of the time I do prefer the real thing. I do prefer to have the real perfume as opposed to a dupe, but there's a lot of times when I think it's a better idea to get the dupe, and sometimes that's when the perfume is outrageously expensive, maybe it's difficult to find, maybe they don't ship to where I live, and also this company, I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with the quality. I have tried or currently own all of the actual perfumes that they sent me dupes for. They are a spot on. It is almost impossible to tell them from the real one. So I wanted to share with you some of my favorite ones from Julianna's perfumes, which ones I think are full bottle worthy. And I will tell you right now, I'm actually on a waiting list for one of these perfumes. I can't wait to get it. I emailed the company immediately after I smelt it because I loved it so much. And yeah, I'm really excited to share them with you. So if you're interested in any of these perfumes from Julianna's perfumes, you can save 20% on your order with the code TheSimpleChicLife20. So make sure you jot that down. I will have everything down in the description box for you. And without further ado, let's get into these perfumes. Okay, so before I get into the perfumes, which ones I really like, and the one that I'm actually on a waiting list for, I'll just show you the presentation from this company to begin with. So I really just, it looks like luxury. It feels like luxury when you order from the brand. They have everything packaged in these beautiful white and gold boxes. And I was lucky enough that they did send me, I believe, their entire collection. They sent me, I think, 10 fragrances to check out. And I kind of have them organized into the box that has all the ones that I really liked and the box that has the ones that I wasn't so fond of. And not that the scents themselves are not good quality, just that those scents, I personally don't care for them to begin with, even the real ones. But I just think that the presentation was so beautiful. They sent me this really cute little card with my name on it, which I absolutely loved, with gold writing, and this really cute thank you card, which I thought was a nice touch. So this is what the inside of the boxes look like. And if you see any imperfections there, that's because I've sprayed a couple of the perfumes inside the box just to refresh my memory about a couple of them. But they all come really nicely packaged and cushioned in like this foam cushioning. And how beautiful are these samples, you guys? I don't think I've ever had a dupe company send me samples that were quite so pretty. They usually come in like little plastic decants, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just absolutely loved it that these came with like beautiful glass vials with the gold writing on them. Like, how nice is that? Those are beautiful. So yeah, why don't we, you know what, I'll save the best for last. I'll just quickly go over these ones and what they are, and I will tell you what they're supposed to be dupes of, and then we'll get into the ones that I really, really liked. So I just kind of popped them up here just for the ease of pulling them out, and let's just quickly go through these ones that I didn't really care for very much. So this one is the one that you've probably heard lots of people talking about, Bad Bee. I'm not going to say it. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Armani Privé's Rouge Malachite. And if you watch my channel, you know that I used to have the real Rouge Malachite. And I can tell you guys, this smells almost identical. The only difference between this one and the real one is the real one had a note of sage. And I think it's actually a good thing that it's not in here, because I almost find this one more pleasant. The sage in the real Armani Privé I found to be almost a little too sharp, and I just didn't care for it, and I know that there's a lot of people who felt that way. This is actually like a more smooth version of the real Armani Privé Rouge Malachite. This also has pretty good lasting power. I had this sprayed on a piece of paper and I left it for over 24 hours, and when I came back I could still smell it pretty strongly on the paper. So this one is, yeah, it's a spot on dupe. I just don't personally care for Rouge Malachite very much. That's why it's in this second box here. The other thing I want to note about these little decants is that they actually have all the notes written on the side, which I think is incredible because it takes all the guesswork out of it. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Dior Peony, which I haven't smelt, but this is a very pleasant, light floral scent. So it's kind of a light fruity floral with a little bit of musk and dew notes. It's very pretty, very soft. Personally, I just don't love a lot of like fresh fruity florals, so that's why this one is in this box. And this next one is called Love Triangle, and this has notes of amber, pink pepper, tonka bean, clove, rose, cinnamon, Bolnesia, Sarmiento, I'm not sure what that is, vetiver, amorous, and heliotrope. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Dior Ombre. Again, I have not smelt Dior Ombre. This is okay. I don't love it, like this scent itself. It was just kind of one of the ones that I was like, meh about. So not bad. So I can't, again, compare if this is a dupe for Dior Ombre or not, like how close it is, because I haven't smelt that one. Yeah, so this one is not one of my favorites, but it's not an offensive scent by any means. This next one is called Floral Extrait, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Dior Blooming Bouquet. And it's been a really long time since I've smelt Blooming Bouquet, so I can't really compare. But this is essentially just a light, again, fruity floral scent. This has rose, orange, and apricot in it. And it's very pleasant, and it smells nice, but it's not one of my favorite scents. And the real Dior Blooming Bouquet is also not one of my favorite scents, so that makes sense why I wouldn't love it. And the last one, this one is called Heavenly Soul, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Dior's Gris Dior, which I know is very, very popular. So if you've been wanting to get your hands on Gris Dior, or you've smelt it and you just don't want to invest in a whole bottle, I'm sure that this would be a very, very close dupe, because like I say, all the other ones that I have smelt, the real ones of, are perfect dupes. And this is not a bad scent, but there's something in here that just bothers my nose and makes me almost a little nauseated. I don't know what it is. There's just something in there that doesn't sit right with me. One of the notes just does not sit well with me, or maybe it's a combination of the notes. I think it must be like the sandalwood and the oak moss mixed together, because there is sandalwood and oak moss, so it's like a very creamy, earthy kind of a scent. There's also rose, amber, patchouli, cedar, white musk, bergamot, lemon, green notes, and aquatic notes. And I think a lot of people would love this. It's just personally, I don't like it. But I do think that this is going to be a hot seller. So anyway, this is the box that I don't care for. So let's put the lid on him and let's go through the ones that I really, really liked. And I'll tell you which one I'm on a waiting list for. Okay, so moving on to the second box, which has all the ones I really like. So this one is called Aurora, and this is supposed to be a dupe for none other than Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. So that is probably one of the most highly duplicated fragrances on the market, and I have the real one, so I can tell you guys how close this is to the real thing. So first of all, I'll tell you the notes. It has ambergris, vanilla, pralines, oak moss, violet, jasmine, amber, and saffron. So the note composition does vary a little bit from the original. The original doesn't have vanilla or pralines or violet. Can't remember if it has jasmine in it or not, but anyways, it does have a slightly different note profile, but somehow it smells pretty much bang on to the real one. I let my boyfriend smell this, and the first thing he said is that Baccarat Rouge. Anyways, this is pretty much a spot on dupe. It's probably one of the best dupes, if not the best dupe I've found for Baccarat Rouge 540. I would totally wear this, and you know, if I had forgotten Baccarat Rouge, or if I was going out for a night or something, I would totally wear this, and I honestly think it would get compliments, and it's also very long lasting. I have nothing but good things to say about this one. So that one I really liked. The second one that I really like, and I'm tempted to get a bottle, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't want to go overkill. This one is Aphrodities Rose, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Initio Atomic Rose. Now, I have not smelled Atomic Rose in reality, but you guys, if it smells anything like this, I would be head over heels for it. This is such a beautiful, beautiful rose scent. It's like a musky, intoxicating, woody rose scent. And actually, when I first smelled this, I thought that this was supposed to be a dupe for Delina, except it doesn't have those like fruity tart notes that Delina has. This has Bulgarian rose, pink pepper, amberwood, cedar, vanilla, red rose, and almond. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's intoxicating. It almost has like a Middle Eastern kind of a vibe to it. My boyfriend doesn't like this one, so that's a big reason why I won't buy it, because when I wear perfume, 9 times out of 10, he is the person sitting by my side, and I don't want him to be grossed out by my perfume. He just has different tastes. He doesn't care for a lot of these like rosy, woody scents. But this is absolutely intoxicating, you guys. So I can imagine that this would be very, very close to the real Atomic Rose, because the other ones are such perfect dupes. The next one is Wicked Fantasy, and this one is supposed to be a dupe for Lancôme Oud Bouquet. And I have owned Lancôme Oud Bouquet in a decant. I've also had Shoggoth Oud, which is a very well-known dupe of Lancôme Oud Bouquet. I have to say, I think this one's probably closer to Oud Bouquet than the Shoggoth Oud. And the reason I say that, this one is quite a lot smoother. It's not as sharp, it's not as pungent as Shoggoth Oud. And personally, you guys, I I can't do Oud Bouquet. It's just a perfume that I can't do. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a bit of a perfume wimp, but I find it to be very, very strong and just almost a little headache inducing for me. So as much as I think this is one of the most intoxicating, beautiful fragrances in the world, I can't wear it. I've tried wearing it and I just get a headache within like 10 minutes of putting it on. It's very, very strong, but it's gorgeous. And yeah, I don't have to say anything about Oud Bouquet. It's a very sweet, oudy rose scent. It's vanilla, oud, and rose basically, and I think praline as well. It's kind of like a gourmandy oud rose. So this one has agarwood, which is oud, vanilla, musk, ylang ylang, Balnesia, Sarmientoi, not sure what that is, and rose. This is perfect, you guys. It's a perfect dupe. And this also has really good lasting power. Again, it filled a room. Out of all of these fragrances, this one was the strongest one, which you would expect because Oud Bouquet is very, very strong as well. But yeah, it's a perfect dupe for Oud Bouquet. Better than Shoggoth Oud, in my opinion. I think it's more smooth. So the next one is Selfish Kind of Love. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Dior Addict. Yep, it's so strong, you guys. It's so strong and so beautiful. I actually wore Dior Addict the other night, and you can't tell a difference. You cannot tell a difference between this and Dior Addict. It smells just like it. It's a beautiful, creamy sandalwood oriental floral, and the real Dior Addict is quite expensive, and I think some people also find it hard to find. So if you're looking for Dior Addict and you want exactly the same scent, I kid you not, you guys, exactly the same scent, but at a fraction of the price, check this one out. This is Selfish Kind of Love from Julianna's perfume. And now on to the one that I want a full bottle of, the one that I am on a waiting list for, the one that I emailed the company for because I wanted one so badly. And this is Red Carpet Affair. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Guerlain's Angelique Noir. So if you haven't heard of Angelique Noir, it's known for being a very intoxicating vanilla fragrance with a really unique note of Angelica. Angelica is like a fougere, green, foresty, kind of a herbal note. I don't know how to describe it. I actually haven't smelled Angelica in person. And you guys, this is just the most intoxicating, unique vanilla scent. It makes me want the real Angelique Noir so badly. Like literally that is on my bucket list, but Angelique Noir is quite expensive. It's also very, very hard to find up here in Canada. This one I'm on a waiting list for because not only is Angelique Noir hard to find, but it's also quite pricey, and judging by the fact that these ones are such perfect dupes, I feel like I don't need to get the real one, at least not yet. I feel like if I get a bottle of this, I will be more than happy. This is basically just a really unique vanilla with this interesting green Angelica note in the beginning. I can't describe it. It's sort of like a piney kind of a smell, like pine needles almost. It's a very unique green note, and then it kind of starts to change and become subtle, and then it becomes this gorgeous sweet vanilla, this absolutely sweet intoxicating vanilla. Longevity on this is not a monster. I think I got about 3.5 4 good hours before it became a skin scent. So it's not great. The Baccarat Rouge dupe and the Dior Addict and the Shoggoth Oud, or not the Shoggoth, the Lancôme Oud Bouquet dupe are much stronger. This one's not quite as strong, but it's kind of what you would expect for a floral scent. This is primarily floral scent. So you have Angelica, you have vanilla, you have pear, sweet lavender, rose, musk, and jasmine sambac. But it's absolutely stunning, you guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I need a bottle of this so badly. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend this one. Even if you haven't smelt it, I highly recommend it. If you are a vanilla fan, if you like vanilla and you like floral scents and you want something unique, please check out Red Carpet Affair. And don't forget to use my discount code. You can save 20% on your bottle. These retail for about $65, $70 Canadian, which is amazing for a 50 ml bottle. Again, this is an extrait de parfum. And I couldn't be more like obsessed with this scent right now. So this is the one that I'm getting a full bottle. This is the one I'm on a waiting list for. So yeah, you guys, that is my quick rundown on these 10 fragrances from Julianna's perfume. Again, I'm really impressed with them. The packaging, the customer service, the longevity of most of the fragrances, how close they are to the real thing. Super, super impressed. And again, I highly, highly recommend either Aphrodities Rose or Red Carpet Affair because those two are incredible and they're dupes of very expensive niche fragrances. Atomic Rose retails for like I think $400 or $500 or something ridiculous. So if I was ever going to get that one, I would not get the Initio. I honest to God would get the Dupe, and I'd be perfectly happy with it. Yeah, I'm really happy to have these. I'm definitely going to wear all of these ones. I absolutely love them. And these ones, I think I will gift to somebody to try out for themselves. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed. Please let me know down below if you have any questions about these perfumes, and don't forget that you can save 20% on anything you order from Julianna's Perfumes with the code TheSimpleChicLife20. Also, head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, where I share a lot of little tidbits of my life that I don't usually share here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.